Hello, in this video, someone bought the Adrenalin Visionary from Diyarbakir to our Hasan brother. Applied, I'll teach you how to use it. Device. Before opening, in the search title's horizontal position, that there is an on-off button on the top. Press the on-off button on the top. Sound until you come and hold it down. Title after the sound stops. About 5 centimeters to the floor. Up to the distance. I will bring closer. If the headboard does not cause any damage to the floor, if the perception is silent, detector search is switched on in the ready position. Device on first startup. Warm rocks, mineral stones and bricks. Magnetic charge automatically adjusted so that it does not react to the stones. Generally, it allows prospecting in low mineralized and medium mineralized soils without any soil adjustment. If the search will be made, if the environment is very mineralized, if we get a reaction when we bring the head closer to the ground, and if there's a metal detection sound to the device, ground calibration and soil adjustment are required. Since no adjustment is required on the ground we are currently on, I find no need for this. In the upcoming video, Volcanic, I will show you how to adjust the soil under challenging conditions on the ground. Detector at the first opening opens in factory settings, and I do it every time. Opening at closing, it is repeated. No settings are available in memory. If ground calibration is necessary, it should be done in the initial factory settings. Afterwards, professional users, about self-use, people who feel competent, deeper sensing by increasing receiver and transmitter sensitivity can perform. Now any setting, because he didn't want to, I am going to show you the method for simple usage in detail. The detector opened in the air. Now to make the distinction, press the GB button when the title is floating in a horizontal position. And press once. I'll leave it. Now when the detector performs detection, we'll showcase the metals and numerically what conductivity value it has. Also, small 35 centimeters DD search coil. We'll report whether the perceived metal is iron. If iron containing metal is found, the act of cutting off the sound at the core of perception will let us know that this metal we perceive is actually an undesirable one. Brokenness, discontinuation, in the form of will notify us. Normal search process. I'm doing it. The search will cover a distance of approximately 1 meter. Should be carried out by sweeping in slow movements over a period of approximately 1 to 1.5 seconds. Erroneous like this. Oscillation. It would not be very convenient for us to do screening. Screening method. From the waist, making a comeback. Detector search coil pertaining to the angle to deterioration. Properly without issues. The application of this will maximize perception performance. We'll hold it. We are performing your search with slow movements. From the sound, it is clear that the perception of metal has just happened now. Yeah, right now. Sound. Binary. That there might be an iron here by way of notification. The feeling gives it to us. As you can tell from the sound, at the very center of the metal, a break in the sound, and informs the user that an unwanted metal has been detected, that it has notified. In such a situation on the screen, Fe is appearing. It is a metal known as iron. Is also reported in writing on the screen also. Conductivity is also 0 at the ID value. Since it is an unwanted metal, the conductivity value does not have as the DD search title. It will show up. The metal conductivity value will come out as a number in monocle titles. Now a user that the metal he detected, how deep you are to know. The Adrenalin Visionary metal detector. User offers a way to compute the depth measured in centimeters. Let me get the apparatus to measure it. To determine the depth, I will utilize a marker for measurement. First of all, the depth to be calculated, the center point of the target must be found. Here, the plus scanning method must be applied. Yes, center point, this is it. Slowly approaching from the 4 poles, I'll draw the starting points. Yes, approximately the distance we set with our marker. I incorrectly entered the target diameter as 15 centimeters. CM. Range. This one on the screen. Fourth mode, in the depth calculation part, I am entering the centimeter that I measured. I am currently waiting for the flickering process of the screen to complete. Once it has finished, to the center point of the detected target, I'm coming from above. And the potential depth of the target identified on the screen is represented in centimeters. Since I can't see the full screen during the video now, it has indicated an approximate extra distance of about 10 to 15 centimeters. If we had entered it as 13 centimeters, it would have calculated a depth distance of 65 to 70 centimeters. It is a feature of three-dimensional imaging. Users. The first thing he needed most in the first place. Basic information power on, ground balance, and identified. Your target is to understand who you are. How deep was the target detected? He wants to find out. The next parts are more competent, trained, who knows how to use the detector. The user's high level of performance, search, are the professional settings that it will provide. How to perform three-dimensional imaging. Now we're going to talk to Hasan Abi. We're going to move on to the professional training part. How to perform 3D imaging. I will show you. I hope to see you in the next video.